Hi Leo, welcome to the full moon reading for July, beginning July 20th and 21st, 2024, depending on where you are in the world, obviously. Full moons close out cycles, and the direction this reading is going in is number 4, consciousness, great gratitude. 4 is a foundation, right? 4 is the foundational number. It's 4 feet on the ground, right? Stability. It can often be unmoving. It's a foundation. It's not supposed to move, right? But so sometimes it can be a little bit stagnant. However, it's great gratitude, and there's nothing negative about that. For me, this is the card is an indication of an enthusiasm for life. It indicates that you're capable of moving into a really powerful vibration right now. It's a perfect time to focus on the conscious choice as a way of life, meaning consciously choosing gratitude. And I think that's a fantastic foundation. I don't think that it should be immovable. I think it's something that we should carry with us always. It yields a lot. You may have a lot to be grateful for at this time. You may not always notice it, but at this time, you can really acknowledge those sources of value in your life. And this will draw more things to you that you're grateful for. It kind of sparks a really heightened enthusiasm for life, and it's an irresistible force. People are drawn to it. You can expect some really great things from your great gratitude. I think the universe really rewards appreciation. Very nice. And Venus has gone visible, and so it's really activated right now. And this is very, very much a Venus type of card, right? I think it's really beautiful. So, nice one, Leo. That's the direction the reading is going in. For me, it's very much associated with the Three of Cups. So if that pops up, that's just extra. In any case, the first column is where you find yourself at the time of the full moon. You have the moon, so that means you're going to be the moon's going to be a big influence for you during the next 2 weeks. This column is also if you are closing something out consciously. You can find that here. The center card is how you're behaving, what you're thinking, what you're doing, how you're feeling in this case. And the last column is the probable outcome. Okay, I see where this is going. The probable outcome. Probable because, wow, look at that. Because some things we can change, forewarned is forearmed. Some things we are meant to experience. We chose to experience them, but always for our growth. Though it may not always seem like it. Okay, wow. Interesting. Nice. Okay, the moon. Remember, this is a situation that we're closing out here. The moon can bring uncertainty. Perhaps we don't see things clearly. It can bring moodiness, right? We can be a little bit moody because of that uncertainty. But it can also bring psychic and intuitive impressions. It can be like high strangeness too sometimes. You know how they say like there's more activity at the police station during a full moon? It activates some strangeness within us. In this case, it can be very intuitive, but it can also just bring some confusion and, we just don't see things clearly. the Hanged Man, and two major arcana, by the way, which means that there's something going on very much on an internal level. So this, I think for me, it feels very intuitive because of the great gratitude and the Hanged Man. Now, the Hanged Man means that we can be in a bit of stasis, right? We're kind of in a waiting period, or things are not in our hands. Something else is driving the momentum here. But in the time where we don't have we're not in control, because this is kind of a bit of a sacrifice card. There's a sacrifice going on with the Hanged Man. It's a sacrificial card. It's associated with Odin, who gave his eye for knowledge, right? He had to give up something for the information that he got. And so perhaps there's something that you gave up for a situation. And the Hangman, and perhaps somebody is grateful to you for that. That's also very possible here, and can show it at this time. Or maybe they're not even showing it, but they are. In any case, the Hangman gets to see things from another perspective, and that's enlightening, right? You see the halo around his head. He receives something for his sacrifice, which can often be control. We're not in control with the Hanged Man. And that can kind of, understandably so, leave you feeling the moon, leave you feeling that things are unclear, or we don't see, or, when you're not in control of things, you don't know the direction it's going. But the dogs are barking at the moon, and there's nothing scary about the moon. Okay, sorry for the interruption. All right, let's go further. We have the World card with that. So there is a completion here. There's definitely a cycle being completed. There is a cycle that's coming to an end while we're beginning something new. However, the World card states that you're sort of in a protective spiritual box right now. So there is this feeling of kind of like things are a little bit inert. Things are a little bit on hold. But you are moving on to a major new cycle. Perhaps you're thinking about travel and you're waiting for holiday to come. That's also possible here. The world is also things that are happening at large in the world, right? Okay. The Five of Cups and the Six of Swords. The Five of Cups is the card of it's emotional instability. We are looking at what is spilled and what is negative. It's the grief card, as opposed to what is still good. Now, this card's wisdom is saying that grief is a part of a cycle, but not to stay there too long, because it can become depression. And I see that you're not going to, because 5 is the number of instability that pushes us to the number 6, which is balance, right? Finding balance. And you are going 6 of Swords. So you're going to sort of take this emotional instability that you may have been feeling and viewing it from another perspective, from calmer waters, from a calmer state of mind. But we are taking those lessons and we are kind of resigning ourselves to, this is what's happened, now let's move forward. That's the energy I find with the Six of Swords in your situation. And maybe it's even learning to understand and take gratitude in what has happened so that you can learn those lessons. There can be some information that comes in that can leave you feeling a little upset or saddened or on an emotional instability. But the Knight of Wands is, for me, it's my messenger card. It can bring some message that makes you feel a little bit ill at ease, or just brings up a lot of fiery energy. So it can be a bit of an erratic energy. The outcome, however, is the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. And this is wonderful. Ace of Pentacles is a new seed that we're planting now that creates a beautiful material tree later that bears its fruits later if we nurture it, right? If we water it, if we make sure that that seed has the right environment to grow. And this can be within partnership situations. This can be a financial partnership, but it can be a partnership that you are, let's say it's your partner and you want to start a business together, or you want to start something new together, you want to start a project together, something like that. The Two of Cups is a union and a partnership. If, maybe you're getting married and you're a power couple, maybe you're grateful in your relationship and that makes things better, it changes things, it makes things stronger. Perhaps you can become a father. But it does feel for me very material, although a child is material. But I don't have the Mother card here. I don't have the Empress card. But I do have the Emperor, and so if you are a male, you could be the one who's feeling great gratitude, you can be the instigator, or there can be an authority figure who's offering you a new Ace of Pentacles, a new situation. But there is a new partnership coming in, and again, it doesn't have to be love, it can be a material partnership of some sort. And I think by the end of this, like I said, when you change your emotional imbalance and bring it into balance through gratitude, something really nice shows up for you. I hope this has been helpful. Thank you for listening. I will return in... Oh, wait, I forgot one thing. What does Spirit want you to know? Freedom. Wow. Wow. Let the unicorn set you free. Let the universe set you free. There is a freedom from something here, and that's where you find yourself here, inert or with the Hanged Man. And this cycle is changing now, and you're going to find some sort of freedom here through this situation. Really nice, Leo. I hope this has been helpful. I'll return in 2 weeks with a new moon reading. Thank you for listening. It's appreciated. Bye for now.